Welcome back. Did you know that 1 in 3 African Americans has a blood type that's in high demand for transfusions? Well, joining me now with details on a community blood drive that's focusing on awareness for Black health and wellness are Anthony, James, and Curtis. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me.
Welcome. Thank you for having us.
Of course. So let's talk more about why there is such a need for Black donors and why that is so high.
There's a need for Black donors because sometimes they don't donate as much, and then also the type of blood that is needed for the transfusions. And so what we wanted to do was centralize an opportunity to donate blood.
Okay. Alrighty. So tell us a little bit more about sickle cell and the dangers of that disease. I know that it is most commonly found in Black and brown communities, right?
Yeah, sickle cell is a disease. It's a genetic blood disorder where the cells become shaped like a sickle. And so what we want to do is we want to, the cells break down faster, they block blood flow, and then they also cause pain episodes.
Right.
And so what we want to do, there's about 100,000 Americans that deal with sickle cell disease, and is more prominent in the Black community.
Right. So let's talk a little bit more about your individual organizations and how you're coming together to collaborate for this blood drive.
Well, there were 5 organizations that came together. It was the Red Cross, it was Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Phi Omega chapter. There was Delta Sigma Theta, Buffalo Alumni Chapter. There is Phi Beta Sigma, Theta Sigma Chapter, and then there's also Iota Phi Theta, Gamma Phi Omega, Buffalo Alumni Chapter. So we all came together and we were doing this. This is part of our mandated programs, and what we wanted to do was bring this to the community and continue to try to get as much blood as possible, because one donation can help 3 people. Every 2 seconds, someone needs blood, and also you don't know when you are going to need blood.
Right, right. That makes a lot of sense. Obviously, you guys are all part of fraternities that are part of the Divine Nine, which for our viewers that don't know, those are historically Black fraternities and sororities. And coming together in this way through your organization's service and giving back is obviously a big part of what you do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us why you thought it was important to come together for this, and particularly with a blood drive.
Well, at least for me, we actually got connected through the Red Cross. Anthony, his organization was already working with them, and my organization was already working with them. The director of the Red Cross here in Buffalo reached out to us and told us that they were doing a blood drive, and we were thinking about doing one, and she's like, you should partner up with them, and we decided to go ahead and go forward with that. From there, we just started talking about things in the community, and our goals are very common. You know, we wear different colors, but our goals are very common. So we decided to take this to the next step. I have to give a lot of credit to Anthony. Just things seem to be clicking as far as exposure and just, you know, getting resources to get this thing off the ground. But as far as my organization and our importance, we were founded in during the height of the Civil Rights Movement. And the reason we were formed was because we'd seen a need in the community and we had to do something about it. So we use our fraternities as platforms to address issues that are, you know, significant and close to us. I don't personally know anybody with sickle cell, but I've gone to events and I've met people with sickle cell, and the pain that they experience having sickle cell is incredible. Some people say they go through level 10 pain every day and they still have to function. So it's important for us to come together and really kind of address this matter.
I was very close with my Uncle Keith, and he had sickle cell and dealt with it his whole life, and he lived into his 50s, and he wasn't supposed to live past, you know, a young boy, and especially at the time. But blood transfusions are what kept him alive for so long and helped him to live the longevity of his life. So I know how important these are. What are the details of this blood drive?
The blood drive is February 28th. It is at the Resource Council of Western New York, which is located at 347 East Ferry Street, Buffalo, New York, 14208. It is from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m.
Okay, alrighty. Do people need to register in advance?
We will take walkouts, but if you would like to register in advance, you can always go to redcross.org. look for current drives, and look for our drive that's coming up on the 28th.
Alrighty. And James, you want to talk a little bit about your fraternity and why you guys wanted to get involved?
Yes, I mean, as they stated before, our fraternities most of those were founded around the civil rights actions back then. Our motto is culture for service and service for humanity. And this is an opportune way for us to serve our communities. You know, we're all a part of these communities, and you know, and this disease actually touched pretty much everybody in this area. And it's the best way for us to be able to contribute and, you know, and help those in need, you know. So, but yes, we may have different colors and stuff like that, but our cause and the stuff that we do and working together is much easier lift for all of us to get bigger things done.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this blood drive. Viewers, you can register in advance for this community blood drive by visiting redcrossblood.org. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.